Welcome to Cooking with Soy. I'm Judy Gillard, otherwise known as Chef Judy from the Judy a la Carte Show. And today I'm in the kitchen with Jane Stone from the Nebraska Pork Producers. And we're going to be cooking some traditional meals that you might do, but fancy them up a little bit that would be perfect for Christmas or Easter or any special occasion. And we're using some soy to add some nutritional basis to it to make it a little healthier for you, which is always nice. So Jane, hello.
Hello, thanks for having me. I'm really excited to be making this recipe with you today because it combines lean, nutritious Nebraska pork with the sweet taste of edamame in a delicious stuffing that's also healthy for you.
Isn't that great? You know, and I love incorporating edamame in my foods because it adds that fiber and some extra protein.
Yeah.
And in this case, we're going to be stuffing a pork loin.
Loin, yes.
And this is how it looks when you buy it.
That's right, it's beautiful and you've trimmed it of some of the exterior fat. So all you have to do is, this one we've already cut. I had the butcher cut, but it is so easy to do yourself, and I don't think people realize that.
Right.
So what you start with is you know, a whole boneless pork loin like this, and like I always tell people, it's kind of like a book. Do you want to cut into it, or you want me to?
Yeah, you can just, you take a very sharp knife and cut it.
Almost to what I would, like I said, it's like a book. Cut it almost all the way back to the binding, and but not all the way through.
No.
So you have a nice flat piece of, look at that, isn't that gorgeous? Nice flat piece of lean pork loin. And then what you can do is you can take it and you want to pound it down to about an inch. And you can, to do that, either use a mallet, a meat mallet, or you can even use the bottom of a heavy skillet.
Right, which I'm going to have you do on this one. Just give it a couple good whacks, take out some aggression here.
Okay. I actually prefer a mallet. But, how's that?
That's great.
Is that great? Okay.
So we have this all nice, ready for our stuffing. So
That's right.
Let's put the stuffing together.
You bet.
And this is so simple. We're going to just put it all in our food processor. And what I'm doing is I'm going to put a shallot, and a shallot is a cross between an onion and a garlic. People ask me this a lot.
Including me this morning.
Yes, exactly. And I just peeled it, and because I'm putting everything in the food processor, all I'm going to do is just cut it in fourths and drop that in. I have a garlic clove. I'm going to do the same thing. You know, the food processor is going to make our life really easy in this. And then I'm going to add pistachios, which is wonderful, the roasted pistachios, some dried apricots, dried cherries, some cumin, and some coriander. And then my edamame, and this is the shelled raw soybeans. And I love edamame for in this stuffing, or even incorporating it in a plain rice. Putting the edamame in my rice is making a healthier dish. So I'll put this in along with some soy oil.
That's a great combination of flavors.
Isn't that wonderful? And just a touch of salt that's going to, you know, help bring all the flavors together, and some fresh ground pepper. Now we'll just get this top back on, and we'll just pulse this to get it all mixed up. So now I'll just check this.
So do you want that to be kind of more coarse or more of a puree, or just kind of somewhere in between?
This is perfect. This nice, where everything is mixed up together.
Yeah.
So it's like a very, it's not quite to a puree, but it's coarse.
Got texture to it, yeah.
Yeah, the texture is fabulous. So what we'll do is take this,
Spread it out.
spread it in the center where our bookbind is.
Right. Oh, it smells fantastic.
Doesn't it smell good?
Too bad they can't smell it as they're watching it, because it smells wonderful.
And then what's really nice, as it bakes, all the juices from the pork
All
goes
blend
into
together.
the,
Oh,
all
that's
come in
fantastic.
together. So we'll just spread this right in the center, and you can see it's kind of sticky, so it holds together well. So we want to bring it right to the ends there. And now we'll just tie it up. So if we
Gonna roll it.
We want to roll it, roll this around, and we'll get some string under there. And having two people really helps. And I'm going to show you a real easy way to do this. I never can remember the butcher's twine.
Yeah.
So if you want to hold this together.
Losing your stuffing.
Oops.
Okay. Here's your end piece.
Bring it up and hold it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to tie a knot and then just turn it around 3 times. And that's going to hold my knot firmer.
Okay.
And then there we go.
Okay.
And the thing that's nice is you could vary your stuffings. You can, Christmas time you could put cranberries instead of dry cherries.
Well, I know, for example, we have our website, porkbeinspired.com, and you can search by stuffed pork roast, and we have all kinds of recipes on there. So if you wanted to use the pork loin, just like we're using here, but like Judy said, mix it up a little bit with your stuffings. Check it out.
Yeah, now we want to turn it down, seam tie down. You want to get the pan. We're going to roast this just on a jelly roll pan. We're going to put seam side down. Now we're going to top it.
Frosting on the cake.
With frosting on the cake. We're just going to use my hands here and put apricot preserves. And
that's just straight preserves, nothing added.
Nothing added.
Yep.
It has a wonderful flavor. It's going to meld into this pork, and it'll give us a nice topping.
Create a nice juice.
Yeah, and I just, because it's going to meld and go down the center of it. And we're going to put it in a 350-degree oven and roast it until it comes to 140.
140, yeah, 145 with a 3-minute rest is the new USDA cooking temperature for pork. So it used to be 160 or 180, but now it's 145. So, and that leaves your pork tender and juicy and flavorful. And pork is so lean now that you really can't cook it till 160 or 180. Otherwise, it's going to be really dry and tough. So.
Exactly. So this is just a wonderful way to get it right. So let's get this in the oven.
Which one right here?
Okay, now we have our pork tenderloin in the oven that's roasting, and we're going to do a side dish to go with this. Now, keeping with our healthy vein, we're going to do a broccoli and cauliflower whip. Now, the first thing I want to do is I have boiling water, and I'm going to add some chicken paste. And this you can get in the store, and you want to look for the lowest sodium possible that you can get, and they're coming out with more and more of them that are really good. This is going to just put flavor into our broccoli and our cauliflower. So I'll put the chicken paste in here and stir it until the water all dissolves. I mean, the chicken paste dissolves. And I'll show you, this is the tofutti that I'm going to be adding to it when we process it. And this, Jane, have you tried this yet?
No, I haven't. I just learned about chicken paste. So yeah, no, I learned all kinds of good things today. So.
This is excellent. It's made with tofu, and it's a substitute for cream cheese. You can use it to put different seasonings in it to make it a dip. You can put it on your bagels, with your lox. It's just, I love it. It's become one of my favorite things. Okay, now that this is dissolved, we're just going to put our frozen cauliflower and our broccoli in here, and we just want it to get soft. So we're going to let it cook until it's soft. Okay, now we've finished getting our cauliflower and broccoli cooked, and I'm going to double drain it. I'm going to first drain it
over the sink.
Yeah, and this is one of those great pans that has that built-in colander, so it makes it really simple. But I want as much liquid as I can off of these. So I've drained it now with that, then I'm going to put it again into a colander to just really get as much liquid as I can
off of it.
out of it. See, it has quite a bit more that I've gotten. Now, it looks like it's pretty good.
That looks really good. I could eat it just like that. But
Yeah, I'm going to put it in the food processor and my tofutti.
I know.
And
I'm excited to try this.
what this is going to do is just add that creaminess like you have with mashed potatoes. So it's a great substitute for mashed potatoes.
That's just a really great soy product that you could use for lots of different things.
Yes. I mean, I love it since I've discovered it. So I'm going to do that. Now I'm also going to add just a touch of cayenne pepper, and that's going to give it just a little kick. It's not enough that it's going to, that anyone that doesn't like spice, they won't even notice it, but they will notice that there's something there. So I'm just going to blend this so it's all blended together of the market. Now let's just have a look at this. Give it a... Okay, this looks good. Let's just taste this for... Now, we need to let it set for about 20 minutes so it comes together better and it's not as liquidy.
Okay.
So we're just going to let this set, and then if you want to get the pork...
Time to check our pork loin. I can smell it. It smells great.
Ooh.
Is that gorgeous?
Now, see how that apricot jam just really caramelized it?
Perfect.
So we'll give it a slice. Now the first slice will be
A little messy.
a little messy, but it's when we get then into
the
you
next
can
layer.
see
Wow, gorgeous.
it's just beautiful. So we're going to do a couple slices. So I'm just going to, in our plate, we'll put our mixture right in the center of the plate. And then we'll take our pork and just
Lay that right there
put it right
on top.
on top. So you have this wonderful,
What a great looking plate.
isn't that beautiful? And there you have it.
That's awesome.
Elegant for a
Beautiful,
guest
delicious,
and delicious for here
and
at home.
unique.
Yeah, unique, yes.
and easy.
Yeah.
I love all these new soy products that we use today. Are they easy to find?
They really are. They're in almost all of our grocery stores. And just ask a clerk where you can find the edamame and the tofutti, and they can just send you right in the direction.
Okay. And the most important part is, where can consumers find these recipes that we made today? Because they are fantastic.
That is important. And
Yep.
you can find the recipes at nebraskasoybeans.org or on the Bean Team Facebook. And the Nebraska Soybean Board and Jane and I
Yeah.
encourage you to eat well, eat soy.